sucking paparazzi. We are out in the boonies. Route 458. There's a turn. I think this is used in the wintertime as a snowmobile trail. I haven't seen another car. I don't think there's any fresh tracks on the road. It did rain recently. I'll definitely be boondocking in the super van tonight because I don't want to drive all the way back today. And those black flies are a cloud out here. I just came from the beach at Lake Clear. Since it's such a hot day, there have got to be 50 cars crammed into that parking lot. When I got there early this morning, there was only one or two other cars. I parked, I edited videos for about 3 or 4 hours, and then I tried to back out, check my mirrors. The parking lot was full with 3 rows, and somebody was blocking me, waiting for someone else to load their kids in a car so they could get their parking spot. So I had to get out, make them aware that I was leaving and my parking spot was ready now if they would just move. So they apologized and then they moved immediately, and I got out, drove away from that crowded spot and that crowded vibe. Felt like New Jersey. And then I took this road, and it is so remote. I've been going for like 3 miles without seeing another car. So I got the camera rolling, even though the battery's about to die. I wanted to see the pond. I didn't want to see all these black flies, but I did want to see some wildlife. So we are in moose and bear country, and you can't get the camera ready while the moose is running away. Doesn't work. Since I don't have a map, I don't really have an idea at all of what this pond is like or how far it is. But I got 3/4 of a tank of gas. And the van is running great. I've got plenty of food. I want to fry a steak tonight for dinner. Look at that rock. I know that I can clear it. I'm going to put my tires right over it. There we go. Must be a low spot. It gives me a weird feeling driving this van up a hill with loose gravel because I think I'm going to get stuck. But the base is pretty solid, and the van is pretty heavy loaded, and it's got a nice, big, beautiful, tough engine. This is the super van. Oh yeah. Anahuasca Pond. All right. Look at this building. Way out here. What is that? Who knows? Well, they got Sugarloaf Lodge, Adirondack Mountains, God's Country. All right, that's a private thing, it looks like. The privy is unassembled. Or maybe you go in and you sit down to the left. Who knows? Not in bad shape. Anahuasca Pond. Look at all. Are those black flies the same with the beautiful wings? Should I let them in so I can get a close-up? No! No! We're not going to do that. Hopefully we'll get to Anahuasca Pond without a hike through black fly country. I set my rain gauge out, my frying pan. Looks like it's already got a ½ inch of rain in it. I am so far out in the boonies at an old gun range. Not expecting company, except for wildlife. There were 3 wild turkeys walking away when I drove up before it poured rain. I got all I need. I got videos at it, so I'll be fine. This is what I came for. Solitude and nature and the mountains. Look at that mountain. I don't know what that mountain is. I don't get any cell reception, and I don't know where I am. But I know how to follow the road back to civilization, so I'll be good. I'm staying here tonight, at least tonight. I love a good storm. Wonder what the black flies are doing. See the old targets? How'd they shoot? Over there is the shooting bench, and there's 2 ruts, a 2-track road that I came down a long ways. I am in a place that doesn't get used in the summer in the Adirondacks because there's no water nearby. But I bet there's great hunting in all these hardwoods on this mountain here. There's a lot of lowlands too, and it's pretty undisturbed. So I am going to cook a steak like I promised myself I would. Now the van is making shade like it should, and I'm going to take that ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch of rain and dump it out and get that frying pan so hot, and I'm going to sear that delicious steak. Idahoan. This is the rainwater that fell in about a ½ hour. Have to be pretty crazy on both sides of this ribeye steak. I put Lowry seasoning and garlic salt. Garlic powder. So I got to add some salt, but not till I start cooking it. Then I'll hit it pretty hard. And it is marinated all the time it was raining, so it is going to be so good. Idahoan are really good dehydrated mashed potatoes. It always makes too much. I can't help it. I'm only one guy and I don't like leftover mashed potatoes, so it's for $1 I get a heaping serving of mashed potatoes with some left over after I'm stuffed. The way this works is, you get this to a boil, you take it off the heat, you dump in this, you stir it, you cover it, you let it sit. And as soon as I take this off the heat, before I do this, I'm going to throw that frying pan on there. So it'll be extra hot when I throw the steak on. I got big plans, my friends. spoon. There you go. Idahoan gets it dumped in here. Come on. I've had other mashed potatoes, but Idahoan's my favorite. I don't know why. I don't want to scrape the bottom of this saucepan with my new fork. Should have had my wooden spoon out. But this will do. That's the right consistency. That's what I want. And I cover up with the dirty lid and I'll let it set on the ground until the steak has been cooked. You can hear this sizzling. I think that was a hamburger or some bacon or something. Don't fumble it, Dougie. It's centered properly. Oh yeah. The glorious feeling. I'm happy again. Alright, I'll stop. I had to express my joy. At the solitude, at the smell of the steak, the fact the sun is out and the air just feels so clean. Perfecto! Boys and girls, learn to cook because this steak, roughly $8, it's just as good as one you'd get at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse for $60. Same sizzle. Same sizzle, my friends. Voila. I've been to Ruth's Chris, right outside of New York City. I loved it. I loved it. And that was many years ago. Many, many, many moons ago. In anticipation, I sharpen my fillet knife. About 80 strokes. I'm very happy with this cut of meat. Now cooked up. That's what we got. Have a look. I'd call that a little past medium rare. Just how I like it. sitting on my cooler with my lederhosen on. I'm going to give you my evaluation of this delicious steak. A mosquito almost bit me. It landed on my hand while I was distracted by the deliciousness. But one hand held the camera while the other killed him dead. So now everything tastes better. Look at the wilderness that surrounds me with nothing. Nothing man-made except for this pile of old wood. And that Coors Light can that's been shot up, probably with a 22. And this beautiful ridge here. Oh. My friends, I am in paradise. I'm going to eat this whole thing. See, there's the 2-track. I am way out. I get no reception and I don't know where I am. All I know is tomorrow I will go back down the road. But tonight, it's time for a wonderful dinner. I'm so glad I can cook and make things my way.